What's the truth? Dried fruits are thought to be healthy. But one hears that you gain a lot of weight eating dried fruit, which is not healthy. What's the truth? Food contains calories, and eating too many calories even of healthy foods leads to weight gain. But there are healthy calories and unhealthy calories, and fruit is a healthy source of calories. That's as true of dried fruit as fresh fruit. There are some caveats, however. Because dried fruit is so much smaller than the fresh fruit from which it comes, it's easier to consume a lot of calories eating dried fruit. One rarely eats 3 fresh apricots or 30 grapes in the course of a few hours, but they frequently consume more than 3 dried apricots and 30 raisins in a few hours. Another matter of concern is that some dried fruit makers add sugars to dried fruit which already contain their own natural sugars. When the new nutrition facts labels approved by the government start appearing, the amount of added sugars in a serving will be easy to determine. What is dried fruit? With almost all of its water content removed, dried fruit is, as its name suggests, is the dried version of different types of fruit. Raisins are the most common, as well as dates, prunes and apricots. We were told to munch on a handful of soaked almonds to improve our memory or eat a few dates for breakfast. Mothers and grandmothers would religiously soak, grind and blend a combination of dry fruits to be added to milk and fed to toddlers. Dry fruits like almonds, walnuts, dates, raisins etc. are traditionally known to be a powerhouse of nutrients. They are said to provide us with a host of health-benefiting properties, if eaten in moderation. However, they should not be confused with the candied fruits that are less fruit and more of a sugar bomb. Such candied fruits can do more harm than good as they are loaded with sugar, so one must be careful before consuming any such things. Nutritional benefits of dried fruit: a 30-gram serving of raisins provides 82 kcal, 348 kJ, 0.6 grams protein, 20.8 grams carbs, 20.8 grams sugars, 306 milligrams potassium, 0.8 grams fiber. A 30 grams portion of dried fruit counts as one of your 5 a day. This is roughly equivalent to 80 grams of fresh fruit. Dried fruit has long been used as a source of vitamins and minerals that can last year-round. There are records of the Persian and Arab cultures enjoying dried apricots more than 1,000 years ago. In North America, dried cherries and cranberries were added to pemmican to sustain people on long trips in the 19th century. Whether baked in bread, added to trail mix, or appreciated all on its own, dried fruit is undeniably popular the world over. There are different methods used for drying fruit. One of the oldest is to lay your fruit in the sun, turning periodically to ensure the moisture evaporates evenly. Baking in an oven speeds up the drying process, but it's easy to burn the fruit if you aren't careful. One modern method is to use a food dehydrator. They're fast, efficient, and take most of the guesswork out of the process. Dried fruits also contain more fiber and more of the antioxidants called phenols than fresh fruit, per ounce. Fiber fights heart disease, obesity, and some types of cancer, although its possible protective effect against colon cancer is controversial. Diets rich in phenols. People with diets rich in plant phenols have lower rates of heart disease, diabetes, several kinds of cancer, and possibly degenerative brain diseases. So, by all means keep eating dried fruits, they are full of healthy nutrients. But avoid the added sugars, and keep track of calories. Whatever drying method is used, the end product is a food that is more durable, resistant to decay, and extremely flavorful. But is it healthy? To answer that, it's essential to examine the nutrition facts of dried fruit more closely. Nutrition information. There's a huge range of dried fruits available on the market, all with varied nutrient profiles. 1 cup of mixed dried fruit contains approximately calories, 480. Protein, 4 grams, fat, 0 grams, carbohydrates, 112 grams, fiber, 8 grams, sugar, 92 grams. Generally speaking, the most common micronutrients found in dried fruit include vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron, potassium. For example, raisins are especially high in vitamin C and iron. Prunes, on the other hand, have more vitamin A. Potential health benefits of dried fruit. The micronutrients in dried fruit have been linked to a few different health benefits. This means that these sweet treats aren't just empty calories. Eye health. Vitamin C and A have been shown to be beneficial in preventing and slowing the progression of cataracts. Vitamin C has also been associated with the prevention of age-related macular degeneration. Osteoporosis prevention. Calcium is essential to maintaining healthy bones, particularly if you're trying to prevent the onset of osteoporosis. One dried fruit that packs an excellent calcium punch is kiwi. Healthy pregnancy. A diet rich in iron has been shown to be vital to a healthy pregnancy. During pregnancy, the body needs to absorb large amounts of iron, meaning more needs to be consumed than usual. Try dried apricots for iron, as 1 cup offers a respectable 3.5 milligrams. Top 5 health benefits of dried fruit. 1. Dried fruits are a source of protective antioxidants. Dried fruits are rich in plant compounds with protective antioxidant properties. These include anthocyanins, catechins and phenols. These compounds may be associated with health benefits such as improved blood flow and a lower risk of certain diseases, including heart disease, cancer and type 2 diabetes. 2. Dried fruits provide rich source of micronutrients. As dried fruit contains less water, they are a more concentrated source of vitamins and minerals when compared to their fresh counterparts. Dried fruit is shelf staple and their natural sweetness encourages consumption. 5-a-day portions of fruit. These factors may help towards achieving the recommended 5-a-day portions of fruit and vegetables and to an improved diet quality. However, it's worth remembering that they are also significantly higher in calories per 100 grams. 3. Dried fruits are a useful source of dietary fiber. Dried fruit contains roughly 2 to 3 times the amount of fiber than their fresh equivalent. Most of us don't eat enough fiber, which is important to support digestive function and to help slow down the rate of digestion and absorption. Greater fruit fiber intake is also associated with a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. 4. Dried fruits may support bone health. Studies suggest dried plums may benefit bone health, including slowing the bone loss experienced during midlife. The high levels of bone-healthy nutrients like vitamin K and boron in dried fruits, like prunes, may be one explanation for these benefits. 5. Dried fruits may help with labor during pregnancy. Eating dried fruit, in the form of dates, during the last few weeks of pregnancy may help cervical dilation and reduce the need for induced labor. Potential risks of dried fruit. For just about every type of dried fruit out there, health concerns come with their high concentrations of sugar, carbs and calories. When you dry fruit, you are concentrating all of its nutrients into a smaller package. That means you eat less dried fruit by weight to reach the same caloric threshold of fresh fruit. While dried fruit is high in fiber, its high sugar content can actually lead to weight gain. Fresh fruit is a better option. In fresh fruit, the high fiber content is accompanied by high water content. Both of these factors help you feel full faster, thus consuming fewer overall calories. Diabetes concerns. People with diabetes must be mindful about dried fruit. All fruit, fresh or dried, must be factored in when building your meal plan. Dried fruit in particular should only be consumed in small portions. Is dried fruit safe for everyone? As dried fruit contains less water, the calorie content is much higher than fresh fruit. It's worth keeping an eye on portion sizes if you're trying to lose or maintain your weight. However, for those who need to gain weight or who have smaller appetites, such as the elderly, dried fruit may make a useful inclusion. That said, because dried fruit is naturally high in potassium and sugar, it is less suitable for those with kidney disease. It's also worth remembering that although the sugar in dried fruit is natural, it may still contribute to tooth decay. It's best to eat dried fruit with meals or with protein-rich foods, such as yogurt or nuts, rather than snacking on it throughout the day. Sulfur dioxide, E220, and other sulfites are often added to dried fruits to preserve their color. These can cause allergy symptoms in some people. Food label. Food labeling rules in the UK require pre-packed food to clearly label these additives. If an allergic reaction is suspected, make an appointment with your GP or allergy clinic to confirm diagnosis. Avoid dried fruit with added sugar, candied fruit. To make some dried fruit even more sweet and appealing, they are coated with added sugar or syrup before being dried. Dried fruit with added sugar are also referred to as candied fruit. Added sugar has repeatedly been shown to have harmful effects on health, increasing the risk of obesity, heart disease and even cancer. To avoid dried fruit that contains added sugar, it is very important to read the ingredients and nutrition information found on the package. Dried fruit may also contain sulfites, and may be contaminated with fungi and toxins. Some producers add preservatives called sulfites to their dried fruit. This makes the dried fruit look more appealing, because it preserves the fruit and prevents discoloration. This applies mainly to brightly colored fruits, such as apricots and raisins. Some individuals may be sensitive to sulfites, and may experience stomach cramps, skin rashes and asthma attacks after ingesting them. To avoid sulfites, choose dried fruit that is brown or grayish rather than brightly colored. Dried fruit that is improperly stored and handled may also be contaminated with fungi, aflatoxins and other toxic compounds. Here is a list of 5 commonly available and super nutritious dry fruits that should be consumed every day for all the health benefits that they possess. 1. Almonds. An everyday dry fruit you should never skip. One of the most commonly consumed dry fruits, almonds have several health benefits for people across age groups. Here are a few reasons on why you should munch on a handful of almonds every single day. Dry fruits benefits, an everyday dry fruit you should never skip. Heart health. Being naturally high in monounsaturated fatty acids and vitamin E, almonds help in maintaining healthy cholesterol levels. Presence of magnesium and potassium also help to maintain normal blood pressure and heart function. Add them in your daily diet and watch out for effective results. Weight management. High dietary fiber, proteins and good fats present in almonds makes you feel fuller and thus helps to avoid overeating. Studies have shown that those on an almond-enriched diet have greater reductions in weight, waistline circumference and body fat. Blood sugar control. Experts believe that when almonds are had along with a meal, the monounsaturated fatty acids in almonds helps to slow down the release of glucose into the bloodstream. It thus prevents sudden spikes in the blood sugar levels. Dry fruits benefits. Almonds helps to slow down the release of glucose into the bloodstream. Diet tip: instead of consuming almond on its own, you could combine them with your meals as this would help lower the glycemic index of the accompanying food. Add sliced or chopped almonds to salads, pasta or vegetable gravy. 2. Walnuts. A powerhouse of goodness, walnuts is loaded with health-benefiting properties. Including walnuts in your diet every day can have several health benefits. These brown and crunchy delights are a treat to the taste buds. Whether you use them in salads or in desserts, walnuts taste good in almost all forms. Dry fruits benefits. Walnuts are a powerhouse of goodness. Brain food. Walnuts have a number of neuroprotective compounds such as vitamin E, omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants which help to enhance cognitive function. They help to fight stress and promote a sense of calm. According to studies, vitamin E and flavonoids in walnuts also help to destroy harmful free radicals that can cause dementia. Cancer-fighting properties. Regular consumption of walnuts can help to reduce the risk of pancreatic and breast cancer as well as reduce the proliferation of cancer cells. Research has shown that its high alpha-linolenic acid, which is an omega-3 fatty acid, and melatonin content may be responsible for its chemopreventive properties. Good for skin and hair. Walnuts are rich in B vitamins and antioxidants that fight free radical damage, thus delaying and helping prevent wrinkles and other signs of aging. Further, the presence of biotin helps to strengthen hair and reduces hair fall. Include it in your daily diet and watch out for results. Dry fruits benefits. Walnuts are rich in B vitamins and antioxidants. Diet tip: about 4 to 7 pieces of walnuts is the recommended quantity that can be consumed on a daily basis. Grind them and mix it with chapati dough or use it in thickened soups, gravies, sauces, and stew. 3. Brazil nuts. This South American nut has a long list of health benefits which make it fit for consumption regularly. Apart from improving digestion, Brazil nuts are also known to boost immunity. If you wish to enhance your skin's overall health, then bring Brazil nuts to your rescue. Dry fruits benefits. Brazil nuts have a long list of health benefits. Thyroid control. Brazil nuts are among the richest sources of selenium, which helps to maintain the normal functioning of thyroid. Selenium serves as a catalyst in the production of the thyroid hormone, and thus regular consumption of Brazil nuts helps to improve the hormone level in patients with reduced levels. Anti-cancer properties. Studies have shown that Brazil nuts can help in preventing the development of cancer. This is due to their high selenium and ellagic acid content. They enhance the effect of antioxidants, which in turn can inhibit cell growth and thus prevent the formation of malignant tumors. Heart health. Brazil nuts are a rich source of calcium, potassium and magnesium, which help to regulate blood pressure. The unsaturated fats present in these nuts also help to increase the HDL or good cholesterol levels, and thus helping reduce the risk of heart attack or stroke. Dry fruits benefits. Brazil nuts are a rich source of calcium, potassium, and magnesium. Diet tip: eating 2 to 3 Brazil nuts every day would be an optimum quantity. Mix these to your trail mixes or sprinkle over your porridge or dahlia. 4. Dates. Don't miss your date with this iron-rich dried fruit. Talk about winters and the gooey yet super delicious dried fruit comes to mind. This wholesome and nourishing delight can be savored in any form, be it dessert or as a snack as well. Dry fruits benefits. Dates are iron-rich dried fruit. Iron content. Dates are an excellent source of iron and hence extremely beneficial for people suffering from anemia. If you feel that you've been suffering from the symptoms of anemia, then you may add this nutritious delight in your daily diet. Energy booster. Being naturally high in sugars such as glucose, fructose and sucrose, dates can give an immediate boost of energy. It is often used for breaking fasts since it helps to revitalize the body instantly. Eases digestion. The fiber content present in dates helps to promote digestion and also relieves constipation. It is a very good home remedy to keep constipation at bay. Ripe dates are also rich in potassium, which has been shown to control diarrhea. Dry fruits benefits. The fiber content present in dates helps to promote digestion. Diet tip: have 2 to 3 dates in the afternoon or whenever you feel a little sluggish to get an instant energy boost. 5. Apricots. The dried version of the beautiful orange fruit is full of antioxidants and good for your skin too. Loaded with the goodness of vitamin A, apricots could help in enhancement of vision. Other than this, it also helps keep the immune system in check. Dry fruits benefits. Apricots are full of antioxidants and good for your skin. Good for eyes. Apricots, owing to their rich provitamin A and beta-carotenoid content, are known to prevent age-related loss of sight in older people. It also helps to strengthen the optic nerves. Make this wondrous food a part of your daily diet and watch out for results. Antioxidants and iron-rich. Apricots have a very high level of antioxidants, which helps to fight the negative effects of free radicals. They also have anti-cancer properties and inhibit cancerous growths. Apricots are a good source of iron, so regular consumption helps to prevent the development of anemia. Healthy skin and bones. Apricots help in maintaining healthy bones due to their high calcium and potassium content. Calcium is required for bone formation and development, while potassium is instrumental in the absorption, distribution and excretion of calcium in the body. The presence of antioxidants and vitamin C help to reduce fine lines and wrinkles and gives the skin a smooth appearance. It also enables faster cell regeneration to replace the dead skin cells. Dry fruits benefits. Apricots help in maintaining healthy bones due to their high calcium and potassium content. Diet tip: include apricots in your daily meals by adding them to your morning breakfast cereal or a smoothie. Fiber and antioxidants. Dried fruit is highly nutritious. Dried fruit versus fresh fruit. One piece of dried fruit contains about the same amount of nutrients as the fresh fruit, but condensed in a much smaller package. By weight, dried fruit contains up to 3.5 times the fiber, vitamins and minerals of fresh fruit. Therefore, one serving can provide a large percentage of the daily recommended intake of many vitamins and minerals, such as folate. However, there are some exceptions. For example, the vitamin C content is significantly reduced when the fruit is dried. Dried fruit generally contains a lot of fiber and is a great source of antioxidants, especially polyphenols. Polyphenol antioxidants are associated with health benefits such as improved blood flow, better digestive health, decreased oxidative damage and reduced risk of many diseases. Health effects of dried fruit. Several studies have shown that people who eat dried fruit tend to weigh less and ingest more nutrients, compared to individuals not eating dried fruit. However, these studies were observational in nature, so they cannot prove that the dried fruit caused the improvements. Dried fruit is also a good source of many plant compounds, including powerful antioxidants. Raisins may reduce the risk of certain diseases. Raisins are dried grapes. They are packed with fiber, potassium and various health-promoting plant compounds. They have a low to medium glycemic index value, and a low insulin index. This means that raisins should not cause major spikes in blood sugar or insulin levels after meals. Studies show that eating raisins may lower blood pressure, improve blood sugar control, decrease inflammatory markers and blood cholesterol, lead to increased feeling of fullness. All of these factors should contribute to a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Prunes are natural laxatives and may help fight diseases. Prunes are dried plums. They are highly nutritious, being rich in fiber, potassium, beta-carotene, vitamin A, and vitamin K. They are known for their natural laxative effects. This is caused by their high content of fiber and a sugar alcohol called sorbitol, which is found naturally in some fruit. Eating prunes has been shown to help improve stool frequency and consistency. Prunes are considered to be even more effective at relieving constipation than psyllium, which is another common remedy. As a great source of antioxidants, prunes may inhibit the oxidation of LDL cholesterol and help prevent heart disease and cancer. Prunes are also rich in a mineral called boron, which can help fight osteoporosis. Furthermore, prunes are very filling and should not cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. Dates may benefit pregnancy and help prevent several diseases. Dates are incredibly sweet. They are a great source of fiber, potassium, iron and several plant compounds. Richest sources of antioxidants. Of all the dried fruit, they are one of the richest sources of antioxidants, contributing to reduced oxidative damage in the body. Dates have a low glycemic index, which means that eating them should not cause major spikes in blood sugar levels. Date consumption has also been studied in relation to pregnant women and labor. Eating dates regularly during the last few weeks of pregnancy may help facilitate cervical dilation, as well as decrease the need for forced labor. One study had women eat dates during the last few weeks of pregnancy. Only 4% of the date-eating women required induced labor, compared to 21% of those who did not consume dates. Dates have also shown promising results in animal and test tube studies as a remedy for infertility in males, but human studies are lacking at this point. To conclude, same as with many other foods, dried fruit have both good and bad aspects. Dried fruit can boost your fiber and nutrient intake and supply your body with large amounts of antioxidants. However, they are also high in sugar and calories, and can cause problems when eaten in excess. For this reason, dried fruit should only be eaten in small amounts, preferably along with other nutritious foods. They should not be eaten by the handful, because it is very easy to eat too many calories from dried fruit. Also, they are a high-carb food, making them unsuitable on a low-carb diet. At the end of the day, dried fruit is far from perfect, but it is certainly a much healthier and more nutritious snack than chips or other processed junk foods.